Stephanie Brown, Cassandra Cain, and Barbara Gordon in reverse alphabetical order for reasons as a team operating out of Gotham. We'll have Cass and Stephanie living together alongside Barbara, who's going to be their mentor figure, which she played a role as prior to the New 52 and Rebirth and hasn't really gotten to do since. And like the closest mentor figure, female Bat character that we've had has been Batwoman, Kate Kane. And while it's been cool to see her in that role, Babs though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, Jeff. We all know, Jeff.
So, Jeff the Landshark is part of Marvel's new initiative to put out weekly comic books as opposed to monthly. And he is... So, Howard the Duck started on a comic book cover, right? A variant cover. And then Gwenpool was on his variant cover. And then Jeff the Landshark was on her variant cover. So, it is done by legendary creator Gail Simone. Okay. And he is adorable.
My name is Jeff.
He's Jeff the Landshark. I love him.
We now have 2 issues out of this, by the way. In the second one, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop herself, puts him in the laundry by accident, and he has a great time. It's really cute. So cute.
There's no free... Listen, Marvel and DC didn't have to do that this week.
All right. I like the one in the uppermost part of the screen. It looks like the cover of Nirvana.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to say that because apparently the kid on there wants legal action now.
Yeah, he wants legal action from everywhere because he's broke. So.
Yeah, but I've seen a lot of this Jeff the Shark on like TikTok, and the first one was that Nirvana like inspired picture. So I was like, I saw that, and I was like, this is actually pretty cool.
Look at he's baby. He's begging for something. He's got to dress up as a dolphin because sharks scare everybody. So he puts on a dolphin suit and then he goes swimming with everybody.
And then they see the teeth and they're like, "Oh wait, scared." No,
oh fuck.
Nah, he's wholesome. He's wholesome.
Marvel's, you know what? I'm gonna give it to them. Marvel's quick, man. They're like, listen, DC did something right over the summer. They made a fucking movie called Suicide Squad, and they got this big ass shark, and everybody loves him. So let's do this quick. And then they bankrolled on Jeff. So here's Jeff.
And they succeeded because they got my money.
I would love a Jeff plushie. I don't know about you guys. It's Jeff.
It's Jeff.
But yeah, that's all my news.
Solid.
Oh, that's me now. Wow. All right, cool. What are you throwing up first?
Let's go with a Raider.
Okay, so you got short and sweet. You guys like anime?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You guys like Tomb Raider?
Sure.
I think so.
You guys like Haley Atwell? I like Haley Atwell.
I do like Haley Atwell.
Oh, you mean the captain? Yes, I do.
Yeah, you know how I feel about her, and you guys know how, especially you, Ray. You know how I feel about her in this house, Ray.
Hydra,
right?
stop
Right.
her. I get it.
All right. Mm-hmm. But anyway, she's gonna be playing Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider, in a Netflix upcoming anime series. It just seems right because I can listen to Haley Atwell talk all day.
Every day.
All day. So I'm happy to see this coming out. So no idea on when it will show up, but I'll keep you guys posted as we get news. Next.
I just want to say that the Tomb Raider has been in a weird position for a little while now, because we had the games, which were fairly successful, very different from traditional Tomb Raider content, I'm gonna go with, and then they made that movie based on the games, except it changed it from a supernatural twist to a science twist. Spoilers, I guess. And now they're making this, even though technically there was supposed to be a sequel to that movie that guy kind of got ixnayed by the panorama.
Oh
So,
yeah, of course.
The fact that they're refusing to let this property die, and they're like, okay, where can we go? We can't film stuff. Well, we could probably CG stuff. So, it's got my
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I'm not even sure what degree of like anime we're talking about here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could be
but
Blood of
it-
Zeus animated.
It could be very much like Kengan Ashura animated or Berserk animated for instance, right? 3D.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it, but I mean I'm not a fan of it either. But I mean like What If looks alright too, so. But we'll see where this goes. But I mean like, I'm excited because I like this property, so I mean I'm down.
Sweet.
Next up.
Far, far away.
Okay. So, you guys remember this guy on the left over here?
I remember
Hayden
him from an
Christensen.
FNF. Yep.
Yeah, he looks kind of aged now, and that's fine, I guess. People do that.
Time happens to us
But
all.
But this is at a con that happened not too long ago, maybe a couple of months back,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think, or a month back actually. And if you look at his hat very carefully, it's the Obi-Wan Kenobi stunt team.
Mm.
So Hayden's not really holding back anything. He's showing off his shit like, yeah, I'm at work. So,
Oh.
yeah.
He's like, I'm
you remember-
busy.
Right, and you remember what they did on screen between him and Ian McGregor when they had lightsabers in their hands and they had 30 minutes to fuck around.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that a whole lot. So I mean, his hat says stunt team. I know. I'm excited.
There's
for
gonna
that
be
too.
meaningless backflips in this movie, is what I'm hearing.
They're
It's be meaningless. Everything in this movie.
Good.
Meaningless
Good.
Everything, and I want it.
Good.
better be.
Oh,
If it
jeez.
doesn't go like 1,000 times harder than it needs to, it's doing it wrong.
It's doing it all wrong.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm gonna sit there and be like, why did you do this?
Give me
But I'm
the
sure they
extra.
do it right.
Mm-hmm.
On the right, you guys remember Sung Kang? You guys
Yeah.
fans of this dude? He drifts a whole lot. He drives a whole lot. He's like ultra cool all the time. He's on screen.
Uh-huh.
Well, Sung Kang has joined the show, Kenobi show,
Mm-hmm.
and he will be yielding a lightsaber himself.
Okay, interesting.
We got one of our maybe first ever prominent Asian Jedi on screen.
How much of the Jedi aesthetic is borrowed from Asian cultures? About fucking time.
There it is.
Very true.
So, yeah, that's a thing, and that's happening, and this is gonna be fun. And he did mention that he may be sharing some screen time with an Anakin Skywalker, aka Hayden Christensen. So, we'll see where that goes.
I'm so curious on what he's gonna do.
I had also heard rumblings from this same interview. The word Inquisitor dropped.
Oh, yeah, perhaps he may be First Brother Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. The force is strong with this one.
Yeah, so we'll be seeing this Jedi turned to the Sith via Darth Vader. Get it? Ah.
The Dark Drift King? I want this.
Sorry,
The
Taylor?
Drift King of the Stars,
Calling
excuse
the
you.
Inquisitor Sith they're just angsty. They're just
Mhm.
deeply angsty.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I
okay.
know.
Semantics. We don't care about semantics here. We care about cool stuff.
Right?
It's there. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, if I got approached by a second sister, I'd have turned real fucking fast.
That's completely valid. Trillis and Dari, I am free Thursday night. If you are also free Thursday night, call me Thursday night when I am free. That's a lie. This is Thursday. I'm doing this every Thursday. I'm never free Thursday nights.
Oh my god.
Am I supposed to apologize now?
No, it's fine. You just ruined the meme. It's okay.
Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Good night. Like,
What you got for me next?
metal.
Ah! So this one woke
This
me
is
up
not
the
what I
other
think it
morning.
is.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but
This is not what I think it is.
Better not.
Anthony Mackie, longtime actor in the MCU, plays Falcon, one-time Falcon, I should say. Now Captain America, Sam Wilson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has signed on with Sony Pictures.
And Taryn's parents have a real good marriage.
He'll be doing a Twisted Metal film.
Oh. No.
And what is that?
Why?
Oh, you need an education.
No, I've seen the death battle thing, and that's about it. Like, I don't know too much about this character.
Oh, you don't know Twisted Metal?
Oh, no.
Do I want to?
Permadeath Plays, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. I was about to explain this man what the fuck a Twisted Metal is.
Thank you, Permadeath Plays. Welcome to the Crusade.
Just
Prepare
to
yourself.
have experience.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
Are you for real? Are you for real?
Metal.
For real?
Wait.
Twisted Metal is an old franchise on the Sony PS1 era days. It's literally just a car deathmatch with oddball characters, some of them over the top, with that one being the poster boy known as Sweet Tooth the Clown. Sweet Tooth.
A little bit of the
Sweet
plot
Tooth.
of this game,
The Clown.
the whole reason they're having this fight is because, okay, you know when you get the 7 Dragon Balls together and you get one wish?
Okay.
Okay? That's the plot. The last one standing gets the wish.
I see. So whoever wins the race is basically the winner to get
The God King.
wish.
The God King. The
It's
Shaman King.
It's situated in the post-apocalyptic type of era.
Okay.
So,
And that
is
Sweet Tooth the Clown.
People love fucked up cars.
So
So they're making it live
Yeah.
action.
So it's live. It's basically Mad Max with these
Mad
oddball
Max with
characters
fire.
together. Yeah, and a clown, and he
Mad
won't be
Max
playing the
didn't care
clown,
about the aesthetic.
but he'll be playing some type of hero figure in Twisted Metal.
I don't remember enough of the characters to even guess.
No
I
one
don't
cares
recall
because the
having
only
a
person that
story.
mattered. It doesn't matter because the only person that Sony ever cared about was the fucking poster boy, Sweet Tooth,
Right?
and that's all you need to know.
That's the only one that
There's
made it
clown.
into PlayStation All-Stars.
Sweet Tooth.
There's a fucked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you add the last panel for me, Red?
Of course I did.
Why, thank you. Throw that up for me, please. Dear audience and fellow Canadians around, I don't know if you heard the news, but if you haven't, we lost a Canadian legend this past week. One that hurts my soul a whole lot, but Norm Macdonald, after battling a lengthy battle with cancer, died at the age of 61. Norm is probably one of the funniest dudes on this planet who had probably one of the best executions in comedy. Just one of the top, man, and it's a great loss. I dare say it's as hurtful a loss in the comedy world as when we lost Phil Hartman. So, rest in peace, Norm. You will not be forgotten. I swear, you were in everything throughout the 90s and early 2000s. Your sense of humor was great, and it's a great loss to us. So, rest in peace, Norm.
You will forever be Pigeon.
Yeah. One of his best roles was Death on Family Guy, like one of the earliest seasons. He was super funny.
Yeah.
He was super funny. One of my favorite roles for him ever, because his execution of that was just pitch perfect every time.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
Now I kind of miss the character. God damn it.
Well, while we all ponder that, before we get to some more news, we're going to run ourselves a little bit of an ad. If you don't want to see the ad, Table, what can they do?
You make me say this twice in a row.
I will.
Did it well, the last time. You can
Sub.
hit that subscribe
Like Permadeath
button,
Plays.
or if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can use that to subscribe to us at no additional cost to the way you live your life already. Either way, we'd appreciate it. Or you can just live with the ads, I suppose.
With that, we'll see you in 60 seconds. 4,
I'm gonna come
3,
I'm gonna help with that
2,
every time.
1,
I
and
know.
we're back.
Woo.
You mean we're swinging back? Back again?
Whoa, bring it back.
Exactly. which I bring to you, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, to be in fact, which, yeah! Let's go. Anyways,
Somebody's goopy husband made the roster this
go.
time.
Goofy husband.
Oh man, but yeah, we got an announcement recently, and also randomly from like PlayStation, from about some recent games that they were releasing and just showcasing, and one of them was Marvel's Spider-Man, especially Spider-Man 2, which is going to be coming out in 2023 as of what we know for now. But we were able to see a trailer, a little bit teaser of both Peter and Miles working side by side and fighting baddies as they should do, usually together. But there was also a hinted voice in the background, which is most likely looking like it's going to be Kraven the Hunter.
Good.
And a very quick look at the depiction of Venom for the game. So
Yeah, I didn't know Red was a huge Craven fan there.
Listen, I know 2 of Kraven's stories.
Yeah.
And one of them's good, and they'll never do it in live action.
Fair.
No.
You know the other big Craven story you should know?
Mm.
When he hangs out with Squirrel Girl. Those are the only 2. Craven's Last Hunt and Craven with Squirrel Girl. Those are the 2 you should know.
Oh, sorry, he appears in
story.
Oh, sorry, he appears in Spider-Man Life Story and then bonds with Venom, so and it preserves him for 40 years.
Bad.
Wild
I never
stuff.
understood, man. Kraven was like a discount Captain America with a bad mustache from some other country.
Big thing about Kraven is he's one of the few. I am a human being in Spider-Man's zoo, so I do automatically want to give him a little bit of rights. But the fact that he doesn't spend time corralling the rest of the zoo is.
He was dorky. He wore like a lion's head jacket thing with like slippers and jumped around with a fucking.
The man was wearing Mufasa, like.
It was just so dorky. But I mean, like, all right, Kraven. I guess. Okay, you can be part of the Sinister Six. Jesus, he won't start asking.
I guess you are able to take on Spider-Man every now and then, but come on.
Apparently, 7's a crowd.
Damn.
Jesus, man.
No,
he's
but
he's as effective as the chameleon.
I mean, he can do a little bit more than chameleon, though.
I guess so.
Just like quite a bit, but nonetheless.
You can't do better than Tombstone, though.
Matt?
Oh fuck these.
Nonetheless.
Now we're just digging the losers club. Let's go.
Exactly, but yeah, nonetheless, with the Spider-Man team, we are still getting the creators returning back. So the producer of Brian Intihar, I'm not sure if pronouncing the last name, but he was creative director. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ryan Smith, who was the game director. So those 2 are coming back to helm that, and we're also getting the original voice actors for Peter, who was Yuri Lowenthal, and Nadji Jeter for Miles. And for Venom, the voice actor is a recent person that's been in Candyman. Tony Todd. The original, if you've seen the original Candyman, I haven't seen it, but if you've seen his face, that's who it is. Basically, we're getting a black voice actor in here, which is gonna be dope.
Okay.
So
okay.
But yeah,
I got a dumb question.
Go ahead.
Is that the first person of color to voice Venom?
Yes.
Might be. It honestly might be because
it would be.
Neat.
Because besides obviously the live action of Venom we have, and then any other animated stuff, I think it's only been like mostly person of like non-POC. So
no, I can straight up confirm everybody's been white except for this one.
Okay, there we go. So yeah.
I did not account for 2023 with that as a first.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my brain went, that's probably been done before. Nope, guess not.
Nope.
Right.
But nonetheless, besides that as well, we have like little similarities that people were able to find through Reddit, and some little comparisons of the previous Spider-Man and then this recent trailer of like the differences and just like quick color scheme touch-ups and all that stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't probably notice. I thought it was just because of lighting situations, but no,
putting on better hardware and all that. Yeah.
Basically, yeah, just straight up like good touch-ups, all good shading and all that stuff. Change to the suits and all that for Peter and all that stuff, and then obviously a quick light shading difference on Miles on the other pictures as well too. But that is
it is a PS5 after all.
Yeah, they doing their game justice. So
Yep.
good to see. But with Insomniac still, we got another little bit of piece of news, which they're not
This is-
helming another famous Canadian mutant per se, the one that always likes to shoot
Boy,
all
oh
the time.
boy.
The other game I don't even care about anymore. Move that over. I don't-
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Spidey 2?
Spidey
Yeah,
2
whatever.
is like when Andy dropped Woody. Like, I'll play with you later.
Yeah, buddy.
Or Kazuya just like throwing everybody off the cliff. Just
Yeah.
I'm done with you.
Oh, for Spider-Man 2. Sorry, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man Game of the Year, like,
Give me the year edition.
and then you get like Kirby as like Wolverine. just like no, I'm here.
Wolverine, I would lose my mind.
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
That would be it. Game over. I die.
I could draw that. He'll have the hair and like.
the whole
And his
shebang.
tiny little fists. Talk about getting Kirby range. Fuck.
Right. Finally. But listen.
Yeah,
Talk to me
yes.
about this, man.
there's not too much going on that we were able to see, but we did get at least a teaser trailer. If you've seen at least the teaser, then you've seen him per se just chilling in the pub by himself, like, well, not per se by himself, but bloody fist and all that stuff, kind of hanging around.
X1,
While,
X1.
Yeah, while some people were brutally beaten up, hurt in the corner, some guy trying to sneak up on him. Again, not too much information on this, but the director that's going to be going here, creative director, is going to be Brian Horton, and then Cameron Christian, who's going to be the game director, who recently led the creative parts or efforts on Spider-Man Miles Morales. So those guys are going to be helming that, and they're going to be taking that. But apparently, this was kind of like something that they talked about years ago when they had released Spider-Man for PS5 or PS4, sorry. And they were like, this would be some other cool characters to work on. And then now here we go. Now we have like Marvel and Sony working together. Like, we like this idea. Bring me my money, and we will put it up. Let's go.
No,
Let's
move.
do this.
You bring me. Take my money now. Right now.
Take my insurance. Take my house. You want my firstborn? Come on.
You
Take
see
my
all
money,
this? You
Bob.
see all this behind me? You can take it all. Take it.
Just take my money now, bub. And
Yeah.
if you don't, snicked. Like, just take the money.
But yeah, so
The
it's still
best
early
he is at
development.
what he does.
Exactly. He's the Canadian mutant we always love. But otherwise, there's not too much information on him. There's early development. It looks like he's gonna be like a possible kind of emotional narrative with also as as the blog said, cutting edge gameplay. Haha. But nonetheless, that's what we're getting.
Cut it. All right.
Yeah, I saw this is
I
legit what the
hate
blog
it.
said, and I was like, cool. Jokes.
Damn it.
Anyways.
Good. Man's got jokes.
Yeah, I was like, man, the person's writing this is a funny man, huh? Yeah, that's great.
Right.
Funny
Cool.
guy? You a funny boy?
Oh yeah,
You think you're funny, huh?
yeah.
And
Actually, in
they're
quotations,
correct. They're correct.
yeah, in quotations, they actually put it's like, you see what I did there, and I was like, "God, really? You got to do that?
Yes, we noticed.
Way to go, man. You put the best dad joke in there ever. I know.
It's, yeah. But yeah, these are the two top Marvel games that are going to be coming in for these guys, but it will take some time. So we just got to wait and see what they're going to do.
Take
And
all the time you need.
And then everybody forgot about Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's a game.
Guardian
I
who?
forgot. Oh,
See?
shit.
Guardians,
My point is-
Guardian who? Guardian
wow.
what?
Guardians of the what? Yeah.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man Miles Morales. Spider-Man 2. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Galaxy. Oh
Here we
man.
go.
But yeah,
So anyway,
that's
how's
what
that
I-
Avengers game, Square Enix?
Oh.
Don't care about
Let's
that.
never talk about that.
Stinky as
Oh
always,
my
I
God.
see. He's stinky.
Oh, Jesus.
All they
Have
had
you seen the
recently-
new Wakanda download?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's still not gonna get me to get that game, man. I'm sorry.
The skins look nice. That's about it.
Listen,
That's all they got.
when you have that property, you better.
Damn.
We get to play with those characters, and those characters got pushed back because of the loss of a life.
Untimely passing. Yeah.
Yeah. It had to be good. You had extra time.
Someone said they had extra time to make a better game, but here we are.
This life anyway, yeah.
Anyway,
That's my news. Yes.
that brings us to a very interesting variation of the end of our show. Usually what we'll do is we'll put up on Twitter and Instagram and, everywhere else you can find us on the internet, and we'll show you 2 to 3 comics that you guys get to pick from. However, last week we decided that instead of doing our normal show, we reviewed Shang-Chi in a spoiler-free way. That's up on our channel, the Nerd Crusade rerun, the itty bitty rerun.
It was hype.
So we missed out on a very important addition to the world of comics. DC has teamed up with Webtoons and has released at least the first 4 to date anyway of a Batman Wayne Family Adventures webcomic.
Now, this webcomic, I am not exaggerating when I say it reads like a fan comic. And in fact, it not only reads like a fan comic, but it's drawn by a well-known fan artist who admittedly cut their teeth primarily in the Percy Jackson fandom, but has done Bat Family art in the past, and this is not out of the norm for them. Which is wild. Truly wild. It's also a lot of fun. You know how people go, it's too edgy. I want a Bat Family sitcom. That's this.
Ta-da! This is a Bat Family slice of life.
No.
Webtoon.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah.
When I tell you I got cavities for how fucking sweet this thing is, you best believe.
I understand your capacity for sweetness is on high. I've witnessed it, so I'm a little scared, but yet intrigued. Go on.
We open up with Duke Thomas moving into the manor. Wayne Manor, if you're not familiar. Again, I don't know how you wouldn't be and come here, but this is his. Now, because this is a webcomic, it's kind of meant to be an infinite scroll thing. So if you're reading it in a format that's not that, because you might be at the high seas or something, you'll have a bit of a weird time, but you just kind of got to bear with it.
Variant Edmonton has jumped in and said it was delightful. We agree.
It's delightful.
Okay.
So Duke is starting to move in. Bruce greets him at the door. It is cute. They've all got little character introduction boxes, and like Bruce's is Duke's mentor. Alfred's is he's the best of them. It's just kind of cute.
I love that. Sorry, Alfred being called he's the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
And also not being dead. Yeah, that's delightful.
Also, my heart grew where he slices.
He's alive here.
Yeah, he's alive here. Don't worry about it.
City of Bane never happened. Don't worry about it.
This is correct.
Oh my god.
If only we're that easy, waiting for the next crisis.
It's coming, I promise. There's something going on.
Don't you jinx us. Don't you jinx us. So Alfred basically tells Duke, Bruce and I are going to handle the movers. You go with Damien. He'll show you around the house. It'll be fun. Damien's tagline, by the way, is he's still working on his people skills, which is pretty funny.
This is correct.
And you want to know what's very exciting about this iteration of Damian Wayne? He's not
What's
whitewashed. He's very clearly not a weird little white guy, because that's just not... Like, I know there's enough Damians out there who look super white that you could kind of go... You could have been fooled. You could think he is. But Talia al Ghul. Full stop.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Duke tries to not go on this tour by going, I'll help unpack. And Alfred's like, no. Go. So, it's kind of funny watching like a 16, 17-year-old guy being very deeply intimidated by a very tiny 12-year-old. It was kind of funny. And yeah, it's... Damien's character voice in this is very well handled. He uses big words, but he doesn't talk like a fucking psychopath, which, again, it'd be tonally dissonant anyway, but, like, yeah, he just talks like a kid who grew up funny, which he
Okay.
did. Duke thinks the manor is cool. There's a fun little family portrait thing, and it's explicitly mentioned that certain family members haven't been included yet, and he keeps meaning to update it, but he just hasn't gotten around to it. And so that one includes 4 main Robins and Cassandra Cain, which makes sense given those are the ones that are legally Bruce's children.
Right. It's so cute.
Forgot, yeah, Bruce is actually a dad, officially on paper.
Yeah, he's legally a father.
He's
several
legally the
children.
caretaker of all these fucking children.
Unfortunately, most of them don't live here, as Damien explains when Duke asks that Bruce, Alfred, Damien are the ones who live at the manor. Everyone else just turns up sometime. Which,
The other meat shields show up later.
well, it's kind of funny because current continuity actually doesn't agree where most of the Bat family live, which is why the Batgirls book is super cool, because that means we have a place where they are. We know where they live.
True enough.
Yeah. And Damien's wearing little cargo shorts this entire time, and I am losing my mind about it. Just as an aside. We get to see a ballroom where there are parties sometimes, and the small talk is terrible. There's the kitchen, which you may or may not get cooking privileges, depending on Alfred's say-so. Bruce has a lifetime ban, which makes sense. I believe that man
Of
should not be allowed
course
near
he
cookers.
does. The man doesn't
Yeah,
know how to
because he's in the
cook.
microwave.
Alfred's been cooking for him for a number of years.
You could
And
say 85. It's okay.
And unlike everyone else who has lived alone for some time, and therefore I do believe has learned at least a little cooking skills, Bruce has not. He's either been traveling or living with Alfred. Those are the two options. You don't fucking cook for yourself when you're traveling.
That's what the Bat
What's
credit
so-
card is for.
Bruce legit doesn't eat unless Alfred cooks for him.
My God.
That's bad.
The men will literally just starve, be like, Alfred,
Yeah,
I'm
he won't
hungry.
eat. Yeah.
They then go down
Make me
to-
snack.
Yeah. So he really just goes, is it snack time?
Yeah.
Alfred, bat snack.
No,
now.
no. He goes behind Alfred and he goes, "It's snack time!"
He's not messing all the time. He would probably be more. Bruce would honestly just be like, Bruce. I mean, be like, Alfred, I'm needing snack time.
That's how hungry Bruce is, calling everybody else Bruce. Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce. I
Give
mean,
me a
Bruce.
Snickers.
I mean,
Bruce,
Bruce.
you're
I mean,
okay? But yeah.
I believe
That's
he
as bad as John
involuntarily
Skarsgård.
looms. Fuck you. Anyway.
If you don't get
so-
that joke, go
Yeah.
check out our latest Resident Evil episode. It just went up on the channel.
It's pretty good. We had a lot of fun with that one.
We did.
The tour continues down into the Bat Cave, where Duke is like, by the way, I forgot to ask everyone else, what's with the fucking dinosaur? I think asking about the dinosaur and not the penny is a bitch move, because at least the dinosaur makes sense, sort of. The penny, you're like, where did you even get that? How did you acquire a penny of that size? Whereas at least the dinosaur, like, giant dinosaur statues exist. But I digress. Damien decides to tell him that it eats intruders, which, no, but Duke buys it. They go out to the backyard, where Damien warns him to be careful walking around because there are booby traps. And Duke's like, what the fuck? Are there? Are there? At which point, Bruce steps in and tells Damien to go help Alfred while checking in with Duke. I just want to say, in this scene, do you want to guess what Bruce Wayne is wearing?
Bat logo boxers. I'm cashing in on this.
Unfortunately, no.
A turtleneck.
He's wearing a black turtleneck, a black sports jacket, and slacks. that are slightly too long, if I do say so.
A
Based
black
on
turtleneck? What is he, the Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
He
Oh
might-
my god.
he's got a lot of spare time.
Watch him rock the bat fanny pack though, and then
Where else is it going to keep the bat credit card?
Telling me
Never leave-
that a utility
Oh.
belt isn't just a fancy fanny pack.
exactly.
Never leave home without it.
Yeah, exactly. The bat cologne is ready to go for a quick spray if he meets the next lady, and then boom.
That.
Do you think the bat shark repellent would work on Jeff?
Ha!
Oh,
I hate
no.
you!
Oh,
Back off!
oh no!
Just saying.
But he's a nice shark.
No.
Oh no!
It's too
Shino did not want that. Shino had enough.
Oh no.
the bat shark repellent fucking killed me.
It may not work
Are
on
you a shark?
it may not work on sharks, but it definitely works on orphans.
It works on Shino. Well, I mean, I ain't an orphan, but I mean, I worked on a Shino, but all right.
Damn.
Sharks, Shino is very similar sounding words.
Mhm.
Anyway, Duke is. Bruce asks Duke if he's doing all right, if the tour wasn't too bad, and Bruce is like, "I didn't know that the dinosaur was murderous." And Bruce is like, "What? What are you talking about? No, it isn't. It's just a souvenir. It's a statue." It has been involved in a couple of near-death experiences, but he probably didn't want to mention those. 'Cause,
Nah.
you know, don't climb it if you're not prepared to land on a glass case and potentially break all your bones. That's all.
That's fair.
Duke then goes, "Okay, so I'm guessing that the booby traps in the yard are also a lie." And Bruce is like, "Haha, no, I installed a laser grid a few weeks ago. That's real." But don't worry, they only turn it on at night. I want to say here that Duke gets to be wonderfully expressive. He gets to be like a curious young guy who's exploring things and learning, and he's both a great audience surrogate and also gets to be like his own character interacting with these people, and it's nice. And basically Duke just goes, "Man, this place is kind of overwhelming." And Bruce is like, "I'm sorry about that. Moving can be hard. It'll be an adjustment, but we're here for you and we care about you." And the book ends with them overlooking the manor and the grounds, and Bruce saying, "Welcome to the family." And that's issue 1. It's a really quick read. Issues
Okay.
2, 3, and 4 are out. And while you could keep up book by or like issue by issue, I would almost say that this one reads fast enough. You want to wait for them all to come out, so you can just binge the whole thing.
Okay.
We bought all the issues that you could. And let me tell you, that was worth the price so much. It's adorable. Issue 2 focuses on the Batgirls. And then issue 4 is training with the Bat family. And it's adorable.
It is kind of wonderful. And I will okay. To give some like counter to just how much we enjoyed this, because there are criticisms to be made. It reads like a fan comic, not just in style and not just in like dialogue, which is, I'm going to call it basic. It does its job. It's just nothing special. But it also reads like a fan comic in that it incorporates fanon characteristics, sometimes over canon. And that's not bad. It just, you got to know that going in. You've got to know that it's based on in the popular interpretations of the characters more so than some of the characters themselves. I enjoy a lot of those interpretations, so I enjoy this book. If you are die-hard canon, I'm not sure how you've survived this long in the comics fan space, frankly. If you live that way, yeah, that's pretty
Whatever.
much it.
The multiverse is a thing. She's Batman, you're Robin, Beastie's Red Hood, I'm Ace the Bat Hound, whatever. I have the list
Most
written.
of them are dead. Don't worry about it.
I have that written too.
You know what? They're dead and they're missing. Those clowns, they're missing. Put it down.
My God.
book is fun. If you're looking for something sweet, you're looking for a good time, this'll do it. It's also like, again, DC's currently also got its Fear State thing either still going on or just wrapping up, and I'm gonna go with hard opposite end of the bat spectrum here. So it's nice that they're dropping both things. And Batman Reptilian is still happening. Issue 2 came out almost a month ago now, so I'm excited for issue 3. Again, opposite end of the spectrum. DC is not. It's always milked the bat cow for all of the milk she's got.
I think in December there are 30 bat-related books coming out.
The house that Batman built, I swear to God.
This is correct.
Really glad I'm a Batman fan, not a Superman fan, because I just eat better than them. There's more for me. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, the world just likes our dude better. So sorry, man.
Listen, we're getting a Robert Venditti. You know, the guy that did an amazing job restructuring all of Hawkman. Like, congratulations.
The hawkeye.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is taking his spin on what was, like, 20 years, like, just before Superman was born in a 6-issue mini.
Yeah, that's World of Krypton, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's gonna be good.
So, I eat good, just smaller.
You do.
Smaller
And,
portions.
Yeah.
You eat all right.
Yeah.
Superman Red and Blue, I think that's done now.
It is,
but
yep.
all of those books were fantastic, so...
Listen, Connor's alive again.
Oh, not only is Connor... Okay, you know what? No, this is a discussion for a different day. We'll chat offline.
Connor's
You know what? I
alive,
take it back.
His
Red
officially bi, like...
Yeah, Red eats well. He has his Superboy's
well.
back. There's another Superboy around. You know what I mean? Like,
What have I
there's
told
things
you?
happening
What have I
here.
told you? There's only one, and then Suicide Squad, the book right now, negated one of them, said this one's been the only one the whole time, and the other one was the Bizarro version of Superboy.
There it is.
Bizarro.
I accept it. I don't care if Connor's
Isn't
alive.
the
Here
canon
we go.
Bizarro version of Superboy Match?
That's the one.
Oh fuck, Matches are dead!
Yeah, but he's dead now.
That's fine. Okay, now I gotta go read the Suicide Squad book. Fuck, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, when we went to our local comic book shop and we picked up our latest order from Variant Edmonton, we, as in I, tried to grab both those books because I wanted to read exactly that. They were sold out. We have it on back order.
Wow.
Damn.
The entire CD was sold out there for a hot second.
So
Well, shit.
what we're saying here today, folks, DC is dropping some fantastic comics lately. And Marvel's got some fucking great video games coming up. Look, there are disadvantages to our massive nerd issues going mainstream. Rest assured we know. But sometimes life is...
Some weeks, we eat
You know what?
good.
You know what? I'm just gonna say that like a lot of people feel the superhero genre is gonna become oversaturated, and it can feel like that. Sure, there's a lot of it out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, those first 10 years was like the stepping stones and the bridges being built towards what now would be the golden era of time, man. This is now the golden age of all the superhero stuff you're gonna be seeing on everything, movies, TV, comic, whatever. This is the time frame now. Yeah. So now I feel like we're just gonna be bombarded with some really good stuff going forward, especially now that both camps have decided that multiverse is like a thing. We can just do whatever we want. Yeah, just live your life. And so I mean, like we're now prepare yourself. We're about to get spoiled in this shit. Everything has a golden age, a silver age, a bronze age, and then a flattening. Right? We're about to hit to that golden period right now. So here we go.
Fucking excited.
Yeah, let's move.
I'm having a good time, guys.
Me too. I'm happy I'm still alive. I gotta keep taking my medication.
With that in mind, if you would like to hear more from us expressing our nerdery in more than one ways, you can find us on Twitter at Crusade Nerd, on Instagram at Nerd Crusade. You can find our sister show, the Nerd Crusade Podcast, wherever you find your podcasts. What we like to do at the end of our show is we like to send you guys places where we can either continue the conversation or silly people watching dumb things.
Mm-hmm.
That's especially true tonight, as one beastie boy has decided to use his Crusader coins to direct where we raid. And so the person we're raiding this week is Straw Hat Goofy. Now, you may know them from his TikTok fame, because that's certainly where I know him. Let's show him we like him anyway. With that in mind, we hope you had a good time, and we will see you guys later.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night.
Peace.
It's Monday for video games.
Do it on your app store, the Play Store, however like
Nice.
you usually download your apps, and then just search like